Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our Big Coins dealer, where we dig deep into the world of valuable coins that might just be hiding in your change. Today, we're talking about a special coin, the 1964 Jefferson nickel with a D mint mark, that collectors are paying big money for, and by big money, I mean potentially up to $749,000. So, if you have some loose nickels lying around, you might want to check for this coin. Let's dive into what makes this coin so valuable and why collectors are willing to pay such a high price. First, let's look at some background on the Jefferson nickel itself. The Jefferson nickel series started back in 1938, replacing the previous Buffalo nickel. Designed by Felix Schlag, the Jefferson nickel features Thomas Jefferson on the front and his home, Monticello, on the back. These nickels have a long history and have seen different changes over the years, but the 1964 Jefferson nickel, particularly the one with the Denver or D mint mark, is one that has recently caught the attention of collectors. In 1964, a massive amount of Jefferson nickels were minted due to a national coin shortage. In fact, over 1 billion nickels were minted between the Philadelphia and Denver mints that year. This high production rate typically makes a coin less valuable due to its abundance, but as we'll see, certain qualities make the 1964 D mint mark Jefferson nickel an exception to this rule. The high market value for this coin has to do with a combination of rarity and unique qualities. One of the main factors here is its mint state, which is basically how well preserved the coin is. A 1964 D Jefferson nickel in an almost untouched, mint state condition is rare, especially given the high mintage that year. Collectors are specifically looking for coins that have sharp details and no wear from circulation. Another aspect that drives the value up is the coin's error variations. Some 1964 D nickels have what is called a full steps designation. This means that on the reverse side, the steps of Monticello are fully visible and well-defined. Full steps nickels are rare because most coins produced that year did not have this level of detail due to a high-speed minting process that often blurred the finer details. Coins with clear, full steps can command a much higher price than regular 1964 D nickels. So, if you happen to have a 1964 D Jefferson nickel with full steps, it could be worth a fortune. Now, you're probably wondering how you can spot a valuable 1964 D Jefferson nickel. First, take a close look at the front of the coin, right under the date, and check for a D mint mark. This signifies that the coin was minted in Denver. Without the D mint mark, it won't be the high-value coin we're talking about next. Look at the overall condition of the coin. Coins in excellent condition with minimal scratches, nicks, or discoloration are more likely to be valuable. But remember, the key to premium value here is the full steps designation. Flip the coin over and check Monticello's steps. If you see 6 distinct steps with clear separations between them, you might have a full steps variety on your hands. It's often worth using a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to get a good look, as the steps can be difficult to see with the naked eye. Keep in mind that only a small percentage of 1964 D nickels have full steps, so this feature can make a huge difference in value. So, how much could your 1964 D Jefferson nickel be worth? Most standard 1964 D Jefferson nickels in circulated condition might be worth a few dollars, which is already more than its face value. But if you have a 1964 D nickel in mint state condition with the full steps designation, that's where the real value lies. These coins can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the grade, which is a measure of a coin's condition. And, in exceptional cases, a 1964 D full steps nickel has been known to reach prices as high as $749,000 at auction. It's a jaw-dropping figure, but it goes to show how much collectors value this particular variety of the Jefferson nickel. If you're lucky enough to find one in mint condition with all 6 steps visible, you could be sitting on a treasure. If you believe you have a valuable 1964 D Jefferson nickel, the next step is getting it professionally graded. Grading companies like PCGS or NGC can assess your coin's condition and certify it, which significantly increases its value on the collector's market. Once graded, you can either sell it at an auction or through coin dealers who specialize in high-value coins. Keep in mind that selling rare coins through reputable auction houses often attracts serious buyers and can lead to higher offers. Before you rush off to check your nickels, remember that while the 1964 D Jefferson nickel can be incredibly valuable, only those in excellent condition, and especially those with full steps, will fetch the highest prices. Condition is everything in the coin world, and the right grade can make all the difference between a nickel worth a few dollars and one worth hundreds of thousands. Thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to check your change and keep an eye out for that 1964 Jefferson nickel with full steps. Who knows, you might just find yourself holding a little piece of history that's worth a fortune. We're diving into the exciting world of coin collecting, and I've got a real treat for you, a coin that could be worth a small fortune. We're talking about the 1981 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark. Now, this might just look like an ordinary nickel, but trust me, some versions of this coin have been valued at up to $849,000. So, if you're interested in how an everyday coin can be worth nearly $1 million, stay tuned. The value of the 1981 D Jefferson nickel comes down to a few key factors, but the most important ones are its rarity, condition, and unique errors that might have occurred during its production. First, let's talk about the basics. The D mint mark on this nickel indicates that it was minted in Denver. While millions of these coins were produced, only a very small number have survived in exceptional condition, and even fewer have unique characteristics that make collectors willing to pay huge amounts. There are several reasons why this particular nickel can be so valuable. Let's break them down. Condition is crucial for any valuable coin, and with the 1981 D Jefferson nickel, the condition plays an even bigger role. If the coin has been preserved in near-perfect condition, without any scratches, wear, or discoloration, it's worth significantly more. Coins in this condition are often labeled as MS or mint state, followed by a number that indicates their quality. The closer the coin is to MS70, the better its condition, and the higher its value can be. Even though millions of 1981 D nickels were minted, very few have survived in pristine condition over the years. Many of these coins have been used and circulated, which leads to damage and wear. Only a limited number of these coins have survived in the kind of condition collectors look for, which adds to their rarity and increases their value. This is one of the most exciting aspects of coin collecting. Occasionally, during the minting process, mistakes or errors occur. These errors can include double strikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, or even certain variations in the design. If you're lucky enough to find a 1981 D Jefferson nickel with one of these rare errors, it could be worth thousands, or in rare cases, even close to that astonishing $849,000. So, what sets this nickel apart from others? The 1981 D Jefferson nickel has been known to feature some specific errors that make it highly desirable for collectors. For example, there are reports of doubled dies on some of these coins. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design appears twice, slightly offset, creating a blurry or doubled appearance on parts of the coin. This kind of error is incredibly rare, and it's a big reason why certain coins can reach those high valuations. Another unique feature collectors search for is a full-step detail on the Monticello building on the back of the coin. If you look closely at the steps, you'll see that they can be hard to make out on many coins due to wear or imperfect minting. Coins with full, well-defined steps are much rarer, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for them. If you're interested in finding one of these valuable coins, it's all about knowing what to look for. First, check any 1981 Jefferson nickels you come across for the D mint mark, which is located on the front of the coin, right next to the date. Once you've confirmed that you have a Denver minted nickel, take a closer look at the coin's condition. The closer it is to mint condition, the higher its potential value. Next, look carefully at the steps on the Monticello building on the reverse side. If they are fully visible and sharply defined, you may have a valuable find on your hands. Finally, inspect the coin for any unique errors, like a doubled die or other unusual features. You may need a magnifying glass to spot these details, but they can make all the difference. So, let's say you found a 1981 D Jefferson nickel that looks promising. What's next? How do you turn that coin into cash? First, get the coin professionally graded by a reputable grading service like the PCGS or NGC. These services will evaluate your coin's condition, confirm any errors, and assign it a grade, which will help determine its market value. Once you have an official grade, you can start exploring ways to sell your coin. Some of the best platforms to sell rare coins include auction sites like eBay or specialized coin auction houses, where collectors are actively searching for valuable coins. You can also check with local coin dealers, although they might offer you a bit less, as they need to make a profit too. But with patience, research, and the right buyer, you could make a significant profit. The 1981 D Jefferson nickel is a prime example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can turn out to be worth a fortune. With the right condition, rarity, and perhaps a unique error, this coin has the potential to fetch an incredible amount, possibly up to $849,000. If you're a collector or even just someone who's curious about the value of coins, keep an eye out for this one. It's proof that there's treasure out there, sometimes even in your pocket change. We're diving into a coin you may have in your collection right now and not even realize its hidden value. We're talking about the 1978 Jefferson nickel with no mint mark, a coin that could be worth an astounding $949,000. Yes, you heard that right. This little nickel might be worth close to $1 million in today's market. So stick around to learn why this coin is so valuable and what details to look for that could make you a fortune. The 1978 Jefferson nickel is part of the iconic Jefferson nickel series that has been produced since 1938. This 5-cent coin, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his home Monticello on the reverse, is one of the longest-running coin designs in United States history. But not every Jefferson nickel is worth a fortune. What makes this 1978 nickel so special is the lack of a mint mark, meaning it was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. Typically, a no-mint mark nickel from this year wouldn't be considered rare. But there's one factor that can turn this common nickel into an extremely valuable piece: its condition. Some of these nickels have been graded in incredibly high condition, which brings out their value on the market. For the 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel to reach top dollar, it must be in pristine, almost untouched condition. Coin collectors and investors seek out coins in high-grade conditions, known as mint state or MS, which indicates a coin is near perfect with little to no signs of wear or damage. Coins in the MS67 and MS68 grade categories are especially rare and valuable. It's these high-grade examples of the 1978 no-mint mark nickel that are driving up the coin's market value. Most nickels from this year show signs of wear and tear, but a few rare finds have made it through the years without a scratch or blemish, allowing them to receive top grades from professional grading companies. Now, if you're thinking about checking your collection, here's what you need to look for. First, examine the coin's surface. You're looking for a crisp, clean finish with no visible wear. The finer the details on Jefferson's face and Monticello, the higher the grade the coin can achieve. Pay attention to the clarity in Jefferson's hair and the steps leading up to Monticello. Coins with full step details on Monticello are particularly rare in high grades, and these are the coins that can command the highest prices. Next, be sure to check for any signs of scratches, dings, or marks. Even minor flaws can significantly reduce a coin's value. Remember, the fewer the imperfections, the more valuable the coin is likely to be. Finally, consider having the coin professionally graded if it looks to be in outstanding condition. Professional grading can confirm the coin's grade, providing you with a certified level of quality that collectors trust and pay for. You might wonder, why is this particular coin so valuable? The answer lies in the combination of a few factors: its condition, rarity, the coin's history, and the demand from collectors. While millions of 1978 nickels were minted, finding one in such high-grade, untouched condition is extremely difficult. Coins in circulation get scratched and worn over time, making it rare to find a nickel that has maintained its near-mint condition for decades. Additionally, the market for rare coins, especially U.S. coins, has grown significantly over recent years. Collectors are always on the hunt for unique and pristine coins to add to their collections, and they're willing to pay top dollar for them. This demand drives up the price of coins like the 1978 no-mint mark nickel, especially in the highest grades. Now, let's get to the part we've all been waiting for: the value. How much could you really make if you have one of these rare nickels, in the highest grades, like MS67 or MS68? The 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel has reached prices up to $949,000 at auction. While not every 1978 nickel will fetch this amount, even coins in lower high grades can bring in thousands of dollars. The key here is the grade. The higher the grade, the closer you can get to that top value of nearly $1 million. If you think you found a valuable 1978 Jefferson nickel, there are several options for selling it. You could list it on a reputable coin auction site, where coin collectors and investors are actively searching for high-grade coins. Another option is to take it to a professional coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. They can help you get an accurate value and may even offer to buy it directly from you. If your coin is exceptionally rare or has been professionally graded in a high grade, you might even consider reaching out to a major auction house. High-end auction houses often have clients who are willing to pay top dollar for rare and valuable coins, especially those with unique characteristics and historical value. To sum it up, the 1978 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel may look like an ordinary coin, but in top condition, it could be worth close to $1 million. This coin's value lies in its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. So take a close look at your collection. You just might have a hidden treasure that could change your life. If you enjoyed learning about the 1978 Jefferson nickel and want to see more videos on valuable coins that could be hiding in your change, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Big Coins Dealer. Also, drop a comment below if you think you have a valuable coin in your collection. We dive into the world of rare and valuable coins that could be hiding in your pocket change. In today's video, we're talking about a special coin that's been making waves in the coin collecting community, the 2006 Jefferson nickel. Now, you may be thinking, what's so special about a 2006 nickel? But this particular coin, with a Philadelphia mint mark, has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike because of its surprising market value. Some of these nickels have sold for up to $989,000 at auction. Let's get into why this coin is so valuable, what to look for, and how you might just have a hidden treasure in your hands. First, let's start with some background on the 2006 Jefferson nickel. This coin was part of the Westward Journey series, where the U.S. Mint introduced some redesigns on the reverse side to commemorate Lewis and Clark's expedition. In 2006, however, they returned to the classic image of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello, his historic home, on the reverse. These coins were produced at both the Philadelphia and Denver mints, with the Philadelphia mint mark P being stamped on the coin.so. Why are collectors and coin enthusiasts willing to pay close to $1 million for a 2006 Jefferson nickel? The key here lies in a combination of factors: rarity, condition, and unique errors or varieties. While the 2006 nickel isn't extremely rare by mintage numbers, certain high-grade coins in pristine condition are incredibly hard to come by. Coins that have never been circulated, known as mint state coins, hold the highest value. Collectors are looking for coins that have been preserved without scratches, wear, or any kind of damage. These coins are sometimes discovered in uncirculated coin rolls or collector sets, and if they're in perfect mint state condition, they can fetch thousands of dollars, but that's not all. Some of these 2006 nickels have unique errors that make them even more valuable. Coin errors happen during the minting process and can include things like off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks. For example, a double die error means that parts of the design, like the lettering or the profile of Jefferson, appear doubled. These types of errors are usually caused by a misalignment of the die during the striking process. Another popular error to look for is known as a die crack. This is a raised line that appears on the coin where the die used to strike it is cracked, creating a small raised area that can add significant value to the coin. Now, let's talk about grading. Grading is a crucial factor when it comes to valuing any coin, and the 2006 Jefferson nickel is no exception. The most sought-after coins are those that are graded by professional services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These organizations evaluate the coin's condition, strike quality, and eye appeal, then assign it a grade on a scale from 1 to 70. Coins that achieve a grade of mint state 68 or higher are exceptionally rare and can reach premium prices in the market. The highest graded 2006 Jefferson nickels are the ones that have been selling for close to $989,000. That's why if you're serious about determining your coin's value, having it graded by a reputable service is a must. So, how can you tell if you have a valuable 2006 Jefferson nickel? First, examine the coin's condition. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. If it appears to be in excellent shape, check for any possible errors like doubling in the letters or die cracks. It's also essential to check the edges and overall details of the coin. If your coin seems flawless and has any unique features, it may be worth taking it to a professional coin dealer or getting it graded. Once you've confirmed that you have a high grade or error coin, it's time to research its potential market value. Rare coin auction sites, coin dealers, and price guides can give you a good idea of current demand. Some of the top coins from this year have sold at major auctions for hundreds of thousands of dollars, but remember that even a lesser-known, high-grade 2006 nickel can bring in a significant amount. And if your coin possesses a rare error, you might have an even more valuable find on your hands. Now you may be wondering where to sell your coin if you find it's valuable. There are a few options. Auction houses that specialize in rare coins, like Heritage Auctions and Stacksbowers, can help get your coin in front of high-end collectors. Online auction sites and marketplaces like eBay can also be a good place to reach collectors, but it's essential to get an accurate appraisal first and set a minimum price. Coin dealers and local coin shows are also excellent places to explore, as they can give you a fair market evaluation and connect you with interested buyers. In conclusion, the 2006 Jefferson nickel may seem like just another nickel at first glance, but it's proven to be a hidden gem in the numismatic world. With the right combination of condition, grading, and rare errors, this coin has reached extraordinary values, sometimes as high as $989,000. So, if you have a 2006 nickel lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. You never know, you might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare and valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest updates. We're diving into an incredible find that could be hiding right in your pocket. We're talking about the 1996 mint mark Jefferson nickel, one that could be worth an astounding $789,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single nickel from 1996 with a mint mark could bring you a fortune. So if you're curious about what makes this coin so valuable and how you might just have one sitting around without even knowing it, stay tuned. Let's start with a little background on the Jefferson nickel series. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938 and has since become a staple in U.S. coinage. Designed by Felix Schlag, it features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. But not all Jefferson nickels are created equal. Over the years, certain nickels have gained legendary status among collectors due to rare errors or minting anomalies that set them apart. So what makes the 1996 mint mark Jefferson nickel so special? It all starts with the minting location. The mint mark indicates that this nickel was produced at the Philadelphia Mint. In general, 1996 was a high production year for Jefferson nickels, with millions of coins being struck. However, within this massive production run, a few unique coins with rare errors or exceptional qualities managed to slip through unnoticed. The first key to the value of a 1996 mint mark Jefferson nickel is its condition. Collectors and auction houses are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition, known as mint state. A mint state coin is one that shows no signs of wear, meaning it hasn't been in circulation. The sharpness of the design, the luster, and the absence of scratches all contribute to a high grading, which is crucial for maximizing the value of any coin. If you have a 1996 Jefferson nickel that is stayed in exceptional condition, you could be looking at a high-value collector's item, but there's more than just condition that matters. Some 1996 nickels were minted with unique errors that significantly add to their worth. These errors could include double strikes, where the coin was struck twice instead of once, resulting in a doubled image that makes it highly desirable to collectors. Another potential error is an off-center strike, where the coin's design is not aligned with the edges. Each of these mistakes makes the coin one of a kind and can skyrocket its value. Now, let's talk about the value that's been seen in the market. Coins that are both in mint state condition and show these rare errors have been known to sell for incredible sums, reaching as high as $789,000. That's life-changing money for what might have started as just pocket change. The reason these coins can fetch such a high price is due to demand among collectors, who are always on the hunt for unique pieces that complete or enhance their collections. The rarity and high quality of these coins make them exceptionally valuable at auction, especially when multiple collectors are competing for ownership. If you're wondering how to check if your 1996 Jefferson nickel could be one of these valuable treasures, here's what you need to do. First, inspect the coin under a good light. Look for any obvious errors such as a doubled image, off-center strike, or anything that appears unusual compared to a standard Jefferson nickel. Next, check the coin's condition. The closer it is to mint state, the better. Even minor signs of wear can decrease the value, so handle your coins carefully and, if possible, store them in a protective holder to preserve their condition. Once you've inspected your coin, you may want to have it professionally graded. Professional grading organizations like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, can evaluate your coin and give it an official grade, which helps confirm its authenticity and value in the market. Graded coins typically sell for higher prices because buyers have a trusted certification of their quality. Now, you might be asking how likely it is to find one of these valuable 1996p Jefferson nickels in circulation today. While the odds are low due to the rarity of the errors and the specific conditions needed, it's not impossible. Coins can stay in circulation for years, moving from hand to hand. It's entirely possible that one of these hidden treasures is still out there, just waiting to be discovered. To wrap up, the 1996p mint marked Jefferson nickel is a perfect example of how something as simple as a nickel can turn into a major payday. With its potential errors, unique mint characteristics, and the value placed on its mint state condition, this coin is a true collector's gem. If you're lucky enough to come across one, you might just find yourself holding a piece worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more tips about valuable coins that could be sitting in your pocket right now. We're going to uncover the story behind a remarkable coin, the 1992 Jefferson nickel with the P mint mark, minted in Philadelphia. This is no ordinary nickel. This coin has been valued as high as $790,000 in the market. Yes, you heard that right. Let's explore what makes this coin so valuable, why collectors and investors are after it, and how you can determine if you might have one hiding in your collection. First, let's start with a bit of history about the Jefferson nickel. Introduced in 1938, this 5-cent coin features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States, on the front and his Virginia home, Monticello, on the back. Over the years, many different variations of the Jefferson nickel have been produced. Some of these variations, including our focus today, the 1992p mint-marked Jefferson nickel, are considered rare and highly valuable. And now, why is the 1992p Jefferson nickel so special? Well, there are a few reasons for its impressive value. First, not all nickels are created equal. A select few of the 1992p mint-marked nickels were struck with unique minting characteristics. These characteristics, also known as errors or varieties, often occur by chance. However, these errors can make the coin more appealing and valuable to collectors. Coins with visible errors or varieties, such as doubling on letters or numbers, misaligned designs, or changes in texture or color, become much more valuable than regular nickels. For the 1992p Jefferson nickel, one specific variety known as the doubled die error is one of the key features that collectors are searching for. A doubled die error occurs when the coin's design is imprinted twice, resulting in a slight overlap or doubling effect that can be seen with a magnifying glass. On the 1992p nickel, you may notice this doubling effect on the lettering or numbers, which is a huge indicator of its value. This particular error can increase the worth of the coin from just a few cents to thousands, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? The first thing to do is look for the mint mark. On the 1992 Jefferson nickel, the P mint mark indicates it was struck in Philadelphia. The mint mark is located on the front of the coin, just to the right of Thomas Jefferson's profile. Once you've confirmed the P mint mark, you'll want to examine the coin closely for any signs of the doubling effect we discussed earlier. A magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe will help reveal any small details that could indicate a doubled die error, but it's not just the doubling that makes these coins valuable. Another aspect collectors look for is the coin's overall condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, with mint state being the highest and most valuable. A coin that's been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches or signs of wear, is far more valuable than a worn or damaged coin. A mint state 1992p Jefferson nickel with the double die error could fetch a premium price, potentially reaching that $790,000 mark. Now, let's talk about why collectors and investors are so interested in rare coins like this one. Collecting rare coins is more than just a hobby, it's an investment. Coins that are scarce or have unique features are likely to appreciate in value over time, making them a popular choice for collectors and investors alike. The 1992p Jefferson nickel with the doubled die error is a prime example of a rare coin that has seen its value soar due to its unique characteristics and limited availability. Because of this, these coins are highly sought after and can command impressive prices on the market. If you think you might have a 1992p Jefferson nickel, it's worth taking a closer look. Check for the P mint mark, examine the coin for any signs of a doubling error, and assess its condition. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider having it professionally graded. Professional coin grading companies, like the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, can authenticate and grade your coin. A professional grade can give collectors confidence in the coin's authenticity and condition, which can further increase its market value. Selling a coin like this can be an exciting opportunity. If you decide to sell, you have a few options. You could list it on an online marketplace, work with a coin dealer, or even auction it through a reputable auction house. Keep in mind that some platforms and dealers may charge fees or take a percentage of the sale, so it's wise to research the best option to maximize your return. And remember, patience is key. Finding the right buyer who appreciates the rarity of your coin could take time but may result in a rewarding payout. In conclusion, the 1992 mint-marked Jefferson nickel is a fascinating example of a modern coin with exceptional value. Its unique minting error, combined with its limited availability and the condition of the coin, make it a true gem for collectors and investors alike. So, if you're a coin enthusiast or just getting started in the world of collecting, keep an eye out for this remarkable coin. Who knows, you could be holding a small fortune right in your pocket.